Possibly. Or, you know,
wow,
game 4, maybe.
Thank you for the most on-the-fence answer you could have given.
I think most likely to be 3-0. eUnited, even though it was around 11, seems to have been in full control for the better, like, for the entire series. Like, they just had it back. They looked like the better team. Yada, yada, yada.
Hey,
great start for them as well.
RC's runs ICR again. Very good with it, too. 3 quick kills mid-map.
I'm keeping in mind, he was like the first ICR player this year to like really stand out. It might have just been from Vegas, maybe just the first event, but he looked like the top 5 player in the game. And he's one of the only guys that wasn't a Maddox player to make that statement. Of course, lately, obviously, it's been the Octane show. Yeah. But maybe RC's will return to that go form.
Well, it's going to be needed if you're an eUnited fan, because, to your point, saying from 100 Thieves is, doesn't look like he's going to sleep anytime soon. Let's just say that. He's phenomenal in recent times, and for the most part, the year. As it stands, 22-19 is the life advantage eUnited has earned, but it's Midnight again. Pushing over towards B, nade thrown out, trophy inside the zone. Pressure felt by Parasite on the outside of the objective, but Zaptius there, a little closer to clean up.
That's great coordination as well. Parasite, he goes for the first side. He's like, nope, wait, gotta wait for my teammates. And the next time he goes for it, it was a triple challenge, and that is good teamwork coming out from Midnight. They already have nearly 2 ticks over towards B. The second one should come in for free. eUnited, the question is, do they want to fight for it? And they're certainly gearing up to make the play. Simp's going to be the guy leading the charge, has a little bit of help. Outer can't win the first gunfight, but the duo is here for the second. Tick goes through, but now it's about the kills. eUnited coming out on top.
I think that was the game plan, really. You can kind of chalk that one up if you want, but you have to try and find the exit kills and give yourself that life advantage. One shot is the player in the mid. RC's cleans him up. What a sub. Llama drops. And now eUnited have a 3 life advantage. It may not seem massive, but it could just be enough to see them over the finish line here in round number 1. For a minute to go. No progression into A. RC's does get caught out. Clay wants to try and get down low, and he has 3 players stunned. And unfortunately, couldn't find any of the kills, but Abizi and Simp there to trade.
And eUnited playing very aggressive on defense, going to hunt those players down, but of course, more time wasted, the better for eUnited. Means Midnight doesn't have many pushes left, but Parasite, he does get that top church control. Now eUnited has to turtle up around church just a little bit more.
Oh, and that's a great stun. Catches up easy, and now here comes Midnight flying into the zone, but a good nade from Prestini. It's a 5 versus 4, no more respawns for Midnight as Prestini just slides by Royalty. Connects with him, they have Zaptius dead to rights. He falls 5v2. Llama, Frosty, good luck. Have fun.
They need a perfect round of search and destroy effectively right now on Seaside. You got a map spread, but you see United, no one's making mistakes so far. They get information on Frosty, and you see a couple errors maybe reevaluate their positioning to focus more for where Frosty might be coming from. They don't know where Llama God is yet, but eUnited, I mean, they have everything covered. He tried to go through. The trade is going to be instant. Llama God, they know he's out here. They go and hunt him down. If not, Prestini, his brother, is right there behind him. First round of eUnited.
Kind of to your point, even that round felt like, for the most part, eUnited in the driver's seat, really in control of the tempo in the game. And despite losing the first zone quickly, they still play the exit kills. Life advantage pretty much from the beginning.
Yeah, and it's defense, right, on Seaside, so that's just a solid round. eUnited, it's more expected. It is slightly easier for them. The 2 big plays, probably, it was like 17-17. They go to fight for B, but actually they just end up coming out on top of the lies after it, but they give the point up. But that's just one good swarm. And then the next one is when you throw the stun out towards first, because RC's calls out there's 3 guys coming through the old B point, and they go and hunt those players down. Those are the types of plays that win you a round of control.
Look at this opening break from eUnited. 4-stack, well, 5-stack mid, technically. Varsity's watching across. It's going to be A off the rip, but Llama's read it. Able to find at least one. At least a tick into A would be big. Want to be able to get it. Simp throws out the cluster. There's tick number 1. Now you're working towards tick 2, and Clay's in a great position. No one from Midnight's going to expect that. 2 kills for him, but his teammates inside the hill do fall. RC's now maybe able to just get one and done, try and escape, but no, he wants to challenge the second teammate. Prestini was there to help. And now the B site open. Good rotations coming in from eUnited. They're keeping the pressure over towards mid-map, and A, this is really going to cause some problems here for Midnight.
Clayster, the big man, he might be able to catch a couple players off guard. The timing works for the first, gets the shot punch. Now Midnight, I mean, they got to worry about the flank. As you can see, they're actually all just falling one by one, which means Clay gets to spawn kill. And at the very least, he's just going to slow these players down, if not kill them. Imagine B should get capped, but you got eUnited. They're coming to help Clay. Him and RCs have actually moved over, even earned the Tempest.
Oh, this is perfect. Absolute perfection so far. Can eUnited somehow close this round out on the essentially the first push still, as it feels like still a minute left. A is still being pressured. B is slowly but surely being capped. They left Prestini on that one by himself. Don't worry, guys. I've got the zone. Meanwhile, everyone else surging forward, trying to put pressure on A.
And they're just doing a fantastic job of, well, I was going to say staying alive, and then Clayster instantly falls, but Sim just waiting for Prestini to come help him. Now you got two players working this back left patio area. You got Sim still picking up kills, being annoying, not over challenging, just keeping that map positioning.
Bear in mind, Sim also 300 away from streaks, and it's gone. Quick four-man wipe. Clay left. Was last man alive. He backs away, but fortunately for him, he backed straight into Frosty's Maddox. So what was about a 7 life advantage is now down to just 2. A minute 20 on the clock, and a 2 life lead for eUnited, 14-12.
It's the whole team right now for eUnited, though, trying to work through the back, but obviously Royalty's got it covered. Llama God gave him the information. Clayster's sort of by himself mid-map right now, so Zappies is going to hunt him. Midnight has done a nice job swarming around the map to regain that control. Really, as soon as they got that four-man wipe, that just takes the pressure right off you, but now Royalty dealing with, I believe that's Simp all the way around back.
Tempest is out for Arcedes, though. He's trying to find an opening. While Frosty mid-map, he shuts down Clay. Frosty calls in attack 5 boost, 25 points. All he needs for streaks. A nade available for him. Arcedes, no more Tempest left for him. 11-6 he sits at, but this really all about can you find the streaks? Because the life advantage is all the way back in Midnight's favor. Now the nade's going to be thrown out. Will that be enough? No, it won't. Still Frosty just needing one more kill. He doesn't find it this round. Might be a little upset, but there it is. Another for the Hellstorm. Well, he has Prestini tagged. He's going to search for it. A little more confident after you get the first one. Even the EKA would be enough. It's an 8v3. He drops, so no Hellstorm. Zone contested. This round isn't over just yet. 6v2. It should be now.
It's over. It's definitely over. Players get inside. Eventually, the trades come through. Very nice job by Midnight on defense, because keep in mind the way that round started, eUnited, they poured the pressure on. They left Prestini over towards B to solo cap it. Meanwhile, RCD and Clayster, for a solid 30 seconds, if not more, just spawn killing, start to get progression over towards A, and eUnited put themselves in about the best spot possible they could. At one point, had a 7-life lead. B was getting captured for free, and they were over by A. But then they just couldn't get anything done. As soon as that like 4-man wipe came in, where Midnight cleared out their base at the exact same time, makes their job so much easier. And then, of course, Frosty getting streaked out again. He's done that a few times already this week. It certainly helps.
I'll say he has looked very good on this Midnight squad. Very good indeed. And as you mentioned, Lightning Strike earned 16-10 he sits at. After 2 rounds here on Seaside, he's going to ping the Lightning and actually call it in as well. Not sure what effect that's going to have. Well, none. But at least forces a couple players out of position, which may have been the end goal. Already, Midnight. Pressure on A, but as Royalty looks to try and push forward and spawn kill, he will drop. And I mean, that's a kill Frosty really needs to get just to relieve pressure over towards the zone. The tick does come through, and Llama and Parasite, they'll take that. They will take that, and they will run.
Yeah, they've gotten out of dodge. They're going to have a lot of pressure over towards B. And Llama God, well, gets shut down, 350 off the streaks. You got a Beezy that does have the grab slam if he wants to use it, but maybe these are just going to be easy kills for him. There's a contest back behind him. His teammates are there for the trade. Last man's Frosty out front, which this is a SOG. Imagine he gets a coupler, actually.
Ooh, wow.
The weakest grab slam apparently we have seen all year.
Stairs. Stairs. If you don't go over the top step, of course the grab slam is going to get kills.
Of course.
Of course.
I mean, they got a hit marker.
Stairs are very strong.
I mean, you know, the way they build them in Spain.
Oh, yeah. They say that about Spain, study says.
I've heard that since I was a young boy.
Yep, very true. 1919, the life advantage, or the life count, really an advantage is, well, with 38 seconds left, Midnight still need to try and put pressure anywhere they can, but they're losing every single fight. 3 players go down, 4 players go down as aBeZy challenges Parasite. Well, the 5th is right there, but Clay's pushed forward over towards Fountain. He's looking to try and spawn trap. 18 to 13, 20 seconds left. Midnight have to somehow break through a wall of eUnited players just to touch the hill. The punch is enough for Zaptius to fall. Clay's still alive. Finally, he drops, but that was so much time. Finally, Royalty able to touch the A zone.
Royalty, of course, though. He's only got a little bit of teammate support from the front. You don't entirely know where to look. You're worried about being surrounded, but the kill's going their way thus far. But the job for Midnight, you desperately need to stay alive, and actually, they might just be able to cap the point and add more time to the clock. They're halfway on the final and 3rd tick. Can you see Pristini? All of his teammates are dying. The nade's going to force them back, and they're just going to get it. They get the A point just like that. Royalty somehow is able to slip through the cracks. Now you got a minute and 10 live to cap B.
Oh, and here's where it gets scary. Vision Pulse popped. It's Parasite that's gone for it. So eUnited forced to just keep moving. Forced to really just try and buy as much time as you possibly can. That trophy, I told you, the steps in Spain, they just indestructible, it feels like. The trophy still there, so that's going to cause maybe a couple of issues for Simp, but he actually still finds a kill. 4 players go down. However, Zaptius still alive around the zone. 7v6, 1 life advantage, eUnited.
Zap is thinking about kills right now, but he does get spotted out. He's trying to run away because he doesn't know if he can get shot from the point or not. 2 players from Midnight around mid-map. The other 3 are trying to force it in through the front. And eUnited, they are stacked up in and around this hill. Clayster gets that first blood.
Yeah, that's big. 7v5, you still have 2 more respawns left, and team kill isn't going to help. Clay shuts down Parasite. 5v3, still hope for Midnight with 15 seconds on the clock. Clay cannot afford to fall here. He's the first line of defenses. Well, aBeZy looks out, or another team kill. That's 2. Simp with 1, and the round is over as Simp finds the 2nd. But in the final sequence there, Midnight with 2 team kills. A little unfortunate.
And the opening break that Midnight had, they got clearance over towards A, and then we watched Royalty try to like push that back building out of church.
Spawn trap, yeah.
But he doesn't turn left. Like, you know, the players for eUnited are gonna be wrapping back. There's no real reason to wrap all the way back, like through that building. So in my mind, just turn left. Like, I think they wasted an opportunity at the start, but at the same time, 13 seconds left, and somehow you're able to cap A. So yeah, they were in a tough spot, and they made it interesting at the very least.
A good opening break here for Clay. Could see streaks for eUnited. Llama God does have Tempest mid-map. He's going to spot absolutely everything. Instantly backs away. Does have teammate support. Of course, eUnited on the last attack did try and put pressure over towards A. So a good little adjustment here from Midnight. As Pristini slides in first, he will fall. Royalty surely shot in the side. aBeZy and Simp both pick up kills. Still, though, Clay close to streaks. A rotation to B isn't on the cards just yet. As Parasite shuts down Simp, Clay does well to cherry pick himself a kill, but he's surrounded now by Midnight players. One top yellow, he tags him up, lightning earned. Big advantage now for eUnited.
Big advantage. Now they move straight over towards B, and of course, even if you want to, you can maybe thinking about calling the lightning if they decide to fight it. Actually, the vision pulse getting called in from Pristini, that's going to give him the hellstorm at the very least, plus all the information to his team. So the B zone is going to get capped for free. The vision pulse is going to help eUnited potentially surge forward a little bit.
And I think that was the game plan. Try and get the information, if nothing else. The ping of the lightning has been used, so the next time he uses it, essentially blind. But the cap gives him the hellstorm. Does he use the lightning to open up the outer side and maybe push through? Well, he calls it in. What does it find? No one close, no one advanced, so eUnited can safely push out. Zaptius is waiting, and Zaptius will fall.
Waiting didn't last very long. aBeZy, though, does get cut down, so Frosty potentially going on a fast flank. You got a War Machine in from most likely Royalty. You hear the shots getting rung out. And Clayster, well, we've seen him before. He uses the stuns to go and spawn kill. Takes at least one with him. But eUnited, nobody in the point yet. Arcides is getting one cut on the back of the map, but his teammates are going to be coming through the front.
Still a lot of work to do here for eUnited. They don't have any progression in towards A, and well, we saw just how well Midnight defended this a few rounds ago. You still have a Tempest. Llama's going to invest it here, misses the first shot. Going to be reach out, and Simp wins the fight. Frosty not even able to trade. Simp gets a double. Zaptius still with a grab slam. And honestly, it could just come down to do or die. Pristini with a double. Zaptius may have to use the slam here.
He's actually got the lightning strike getting called in, but Zap might be able to see him, so I think as soon as Pristini gets that ping, he turns and takes the gunfight. You get a couple players in, you can't go through the back of the players. That Hellstorm, it only finds one. You know they might be coming in through small door Zap. It's got to be him. He's got to make the play with the grab, and maybe you just go for it. They got the 200 health, and he finds one. But Ben, they are down by 6 lives, and the point, it is an inch away from being capped.
Zaptius with a grab slam in the search, couldn't get it done, only finds one in the control. 12 versus 7, the life advantage in favor of eUnited. 2 ticks into A, 40 seconds left on the clock. It's not impossible, it's just highly improbable as team kill comes through for eUnited. Royalty does find Prestini, but they're down to their final 5 lives. Double the life count for eUnited, and they're looking to just try and spawn trap. Clay knows there's one player off spawn, it's Frosty. He's hunted him down. Frosty one shot, heals up, but Frosty has to try and take this fight by himself, and Clay should be able to find a kill quick enough, doesn't, but his teammates are all there flooding the spawn of Midnight. They're just going to be overwhelmed. It's a 7v2. The kills come through, and eUnited take the series 3-0.